Hey everyone, welcome to Slater's Wrist Game. Today I'm going to do a review of a watch from a company called Deep Blue. But before I get started, I'd like to say thanks for watching this video. Please continue to comment, like, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell, okay? But yeah, so this is from a brand called Deep Blue. I purchased this watch off Shop HQ back in February, 5 months ago. And the watch is very high quality, but I'm not too familiar with the brand, okay? So, like I said, this particular watch here is from Deep Blue, and now it's referred to as the Precision Diver, but on the actual watch it has Pro Diver 200. So sometimes, some places you see Pro Diver 200 or Precision Diver, I think same difference, okay? Because literally when you look at the packaging, it says Deep Blue Precision Diver, okay? But when you actually look at the watch, it has on here, I think, let's see. So can we zoom in? It says Precision Diver, then it says Pro Diver 200. So I just call it a Precision Diver, okay? When I think Pro Diver, I think Invicta. So I refer to this as a Precision Diver 200. But Precision Diver, but at the end of the day, it's a very, very high quality watch. Now to a little bit about Deep Blue. These guys were founded in New York in 2007, so less than 20 years old. This brand, they pretty much specialize in making affordable dive watches, and I think they have two main lines. They have a Master Diver line, and they have a Pro Diver line. I think the Pro Diver or the Precision Diver line, normally those watches are like 40 or 41 millimeter case diameters like this one. And the Master Diver lines, I think they're more like 44 millimeters. They typically use Japanese movements like an NH35 or a Miyota. And some of their automatic watches actually have a helium escape valve, which I think is pretty awesome. That's something that you see in more expensive watches, okay? So that's a little bit about the brand, okay? You guys can go to their website and check them out. Basically, this watch here has a 41 millimeter case. It has 48 millimeter lug to lug and a height of 12 millimeters. So the specs are fantastic. This is pretty much universal specs. Anybody anywhere could probably wear this watch. The watch has a lug width of 22 millimeters. And let me take a look at the taper on this one, because I'm not sure how much it tapers. But it's 22 millimeters and it tapers to 20. So a lug width of 22 millimeters at the top, and it tapers to 20, so a 2 millimeter taper. Very comfortable. Water resistance is 200 meters or 660 feet. And this watch weighs about 3 ounces, okay? As far as the model number, it was very hard for me to actually find a model number. Sorry about this, guys. It was very hard for me to find an actual model number on this watch. And I watched other reviews of different models, and nobody really had a model number. On the packaging, we see this number here, which could be the model number, J642649-00006-00348. That'll be a very long model number, okay? Then I came across another website, another listing that had PD200 Pepsi. Either way, it's hard to find a model number for this particular watch. Okay, but we're not gonna obsess over that. At the end of the day, this watch is very nice. The MSRP on the website is $299. And I think it's worth $299 even if it's a quartz. I picked this watch up in February for $54.97 US. So basically $55 US, which is an 82% discount off the MSRP, which is crazy because this is a very, very good high quality watch, okay? Man, you know, so to get a watch of this magnitude for like $55, this is truly a steal. Now, this watch is powered by a Japanese movement. It is the Miyota Citizen 2115 quartz movement, which has a 3-year battery life and runs on a SR626W battery, okay? So pretty good watch here, all right? So when you look at this watch here, this watch has a Pepsi bezel, and it is a coin bezel, and it is unidirectional 120 click bezel. We'll check out the bezel action. Pretty tight bezel, very tight. And actually, if you're a diver, That's what you want, a tight bezel, okay? So very tight. 120 click bezel. Pretty good bezel here though. I like it. You want a tight bezel, okay? So 120 click bezel. This watch has a sapphire crystal. Once again, even at $299 to get a sapphire crystal is great. I bought more expensive watches that didn't have a sapphire crystal. But I got this watch for $55 and it has a sapphire crystal. I was thrilled about that. 316L stainless steel, thrilled about that. Screw down crown, and the crown is in a 4 o'clock position, which makes it a lot more comfortable. Then you see the lugs are actually curved down. And this watch does have a signed crown on it. It has the logo of Deep Blue. Okay, but very good stuff here with this watch. This watch here has a silicone strap. It has a number of sizing holes, so a lot of people with different wrist sizes can wear this watch. Look at the back of it. It has a lot of information, quartz movement, the water resistant sapphire crystal. No model number on the back of this one, okay? But it also has a screw down case back. So I do love a screw down crown and a screw down case back, okay? Like that, that's pretty good, all right? Watch has a signed buckle. You see Deep Blue on the buckle here. And I think, what does this say? See, look at this to focus. Hard to get this to focus, guys. This says Precision Diver. So I'm referring this as the Precision Diver from Deep Blue. But yeah, man, I think this watch is pretty good. At the end of the day, you're getting a watch with a sapphire crystal, screw down crown, screw down case back, 316L stainless steel. Very lightweight because it's on a silicone strap. The bezel action is very good, very tight for a diver. That's absolutely what you want. And for the specs at 41 millimeters case diameter, 12 millimeters height, 48 millimeters lug to lug, I think the specs are perfect. I think this is a spec beast, okay? What are the cons of this one? Nothing. The only thing that kind of annoyed me a little bit, I really couldn't find a model number, but you can always go to the website, but nobody's going to pay. Well, somebody may pay $299 for a quartz diver with a sapphire crystal, but you can, if you can find them, you normally find this watch a lot cheaper, okay? But now the company, I don't know what's going on with them. Hopefully they're doing well because they a micro brand founded in New York in 2007. But the movement on this one, a Miyota movement. Miyota is a very solid movement, so you can't really argue with that. But we'll do a wrist shot. Now, right now I'm wearing my Invicta Grand Diver. This is a 15-year anniversary edition. It has this bluesy type look to it, like this. I'm wearing this, but let me take this off and put on the Deep Blue Precision Diver. Now my wrist is like 7¼ inches, which is 18 centimeters, okay? This is like an average size wrist, I guess. Not too large, not too big. Not too small, I mean. All right, so we'll just do a wrist shot here. Get a little closer up. And I forgot to mention that this watch has a date window at the 3 o'clock as well. And I love the navy blue, this sunburst navy blue dial with the circular white hour markers. You got the triangular hour marker at the 12 o'clock. And you have the Deep Blue logo at the 12 o'clock. Then you had a text here at the 6 o'clock where it says Pro Diver 200 meters, okay, 600 feet. But yeah, this is a good watch, man. I would recommend, if you can find some Deep Blues on Amazon, on eBay, you can get some good deals. Now you can also go to their website. Normally they have full MSRP. They may or may not be running a deal, but if you can find these watches automatic or a quartz on eBay, I say go for it, because even the battery that they're using, when this battery dies, I can find some batteries, some SR626Ws, really cheap, pop the battery right back in here myself with a screw down case back and keep going. So this watch is a keeper. I'm glad I purchased it. I might look for an automatic next, and I'll definitely do an unboxing and a full review if I find an automatic, especially with a helium escape valve, okay? But that concludes this video. Please continue to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will bring you another video soon. All right, thanks and enjoy your day.